I asked the AI to write an email to extend a deadline, and this is what it gave me. Most people think AI gives poor result, but in reality, the problem is usually the instruction. You will see how small prompt changes can turn basic AI output into a professional quality work. This email is technically correct, but it's not professional. There's no reason mentioned, no new deadline suggested, and the message is too short to sound serious. This happens because the prompt is unclear. When you give AI a poor instruction, you get a generic result. So instead of giving a short instruction, let's improve the prompt. Now I will clearly mention the region, the deadline, and the tone I want. Let's generate this again. Now look at these results. Same AI but a completely different output. This email includes the region, mention the exact extension time, and sound professional enough to send to a manager. Nothing changed in AI tool, only the prompt change. Here's the key lesson. If your prompt is unclear, your result will be generic. But when you give a AI clear context, specific details, and instruction, you get professional output. Now let's look at another common mistake. I'll be using a demo company called Deraki Cube Private Limited, and all the data shown here is sample data created only for learning purposes. Let's upload this data and ask AI to summarize it. Most people type something like this. This summary looks good at first glance, but is still not very useful. There are no specific numbers, no key insight, and no recommendation. It tells us what happened, but not what matters. This happens because the prompt is too general. When you ask AI to summarize, it gives you a surface level information. Let's refine the prompt so the summary comes out more structured and useful. Now this looks completely different. We have clear numbers, identified trends, and even actionable recommendation. This is something you can actually use in a business report. And notice, we didn't change the data, we only improved the prompt. Same data, different instruction, massive difference in output. This presentation looks complete, but it's still not professional. There are too many slides, most of them contain too much text, and there are no clear visual like charts. Instead of showing insights, the slides mostly describe the data. This happens because the prompt is unclear. When you simply say make PPT from this data, AI creates generic slides, not business ready presentation. Let's add proper slide instruction so the presentation looks professional. Now this presentation looks much more professional. We have fewer slides, clear structure, and meaningful insights. Instead of random content, each slide has a specific purpose. And again, the data is exactly the same, only the prompt change. This output actually better than expected. It identifies several sales problems and even shows percentage decline. But there's still an issue. It lists problems but does not explain the root causes. There's no prioritization and no clear action plan. So while this looks analytical, it's still not decision ready. And again, the problem is the prompt. Now let's guide AI with a clear role to get deeper business insight. Now this is completely different. This output does not just describe the data, it analyzes the problems, explains possible causes, and suggests real business action. This is a kind of output you can present to senior management, and again, same data but much better prompt. Most people think AI gives poor results, but in reality, AI follows your instruction. When instructions are not clear, the output says basic. When instructions are specific, the output becomes professional. The difference is not the data, it's the instruction. If this video helped you, then hit the like button and subscribe for more videos like this. You can also check the AI playlist. I have pinned the links in the comment box. Thanks for watching.